say this a real life help right there. It's a real life. This happened in real life. So I remember me being like 17, 16, 17. Boom, I had my little girl. And I just knew it was a genius move by having my little girl, because, you know, some people, they, you know, end up having a baby on mistake, but, you know, it was planned for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I'm about to go ahead and, you know, get her mama pregnant or whatever. I thought I was grown. So I'm like, I'm finna get her mama pregnant. Boom. Ain't finished school. Dropped out in the 9th grade. Ain't finished school, you know. Fast forward. I thought she was finna get easy, and shit ended up getting hard. So boom, I try to make it work. You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't work out. Shit just ain't work out. So I went to living my life. You heard me? I got to the point to where I went to cheating and shit. You heard me? Stepping out and shit. Then I boom bumped into my little boy's mama. You heard me? Bumped into my little boy's mama. Boom, knotted her up. She had my first son. Boom, knotted her up again. She had my second son. So I'm still having these kids, you hear me? But I never stopped and thought about, like, damn, how I'm gonna take care of all these kids? I thought I had it figured out. So I'm like, well, you know what? I always believed in manifestation. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It probably ain't gonna bubble for me right now, but that don't mean it's not gonna bubble at all. So I'm like, you know what? Something gonna shake. Fast forward, I ended up going to jail for the first time. You know, some domestic shit. You know, me and their mama had got into it, or whatever they call the people. That's neither here nor there though. Came home. I had a ton of vision. I'm like, man, I'm finna get a job. I'm finna go pay for somewhere for it to stay. I'm finna get a vehicle. I'm finna do all this, and I'm finna stack. I planned all this before I come home. You heard me? And end up getting home and doing exactly what I said I was gonna do. Things end up falling apart again. End up working a job, got another job, didn't last. End up losing the car, had to walk to work. You heard me? Rent due, couldn't pay the rent. Moved back with mom, me, my girl, my significant other, whatever you want to call it. My two little boys. No, I moved with my mom. Then I went to mama's house. You heard me? End up going to jail again. And I always used to hear the older people say, man, look, follow your heart. So they saying follow your heart. I'm following my heart the whole time. You heard my heart telling me, man, look, just stick with this. You heard me? You ain't grow up with your, you know, your mom and your daddy together. So do what I want you to do. Make it work. So I'm like, damn, I'm supposed to make it work. I'm steady bumping my head though. I'm steady making mistakes. I'm thinking I'm doing right, but I'm not getting the results that I'm expecting. Fuck it, end up going to jail again. I come home. This time, I come home. I see things differently. You hear me? It's like, I'm wondering to myself, like, okay, what's next? What's not? But I said all that to say, man, you never know where life gonna lead you, and you never know what kind of people you gonna meet. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of different people that I met. I don't know them personally, you know, and I'm not gonna sit here and fake it like they just bring so much joy to my life when I'm around certain people, because the type of person I am, I got anxiety. You hear me? I'm antisocial at times. You know, I be thinking everybody against me sometimes, most of the time. You know what I'm saying? So it caused me to be isolated. It caused me to want to be by myself, and that affect my relationship with my kids too. Because, you know, I reach for them. I try to spend time with them. And they curious. They always want to do this and do this. But as a father, this shit don't come with no manual. You know what I'm saying? This don't come with no book to where you like, okay, this how you be a dad. This is what you do. This is what you do. This is what you do. We only mimic what we done seen, or what we done been through, how we done seen other fathers, take care of their kids. And it be scaring me sometimes, because I know one thing, man, I love my children. I got 3, I got 3. I got a little girl, I got 2 little boys. My oldest son, my first son, he number 2 years old. Yeah, me going through a situation right now. He got cancer or whatever, but he a warrior and he gonna get through that. But back to the topic at hand, I said all that to say, man, you never judge nobody. Never judge nobody. Cause as I was coming up, 16, 17, around them years there, used to look at niggas like, man, used to listen, if you come up with your mama, you always hear mama say, man, your dad ain't shit, boy, fuck your daddy. Your daddy this, your daddy that, your daddy this. But as you get older, you see, damn, it wasn't always daddy. It wasn't daddy. Sometimes daddy had to make certain sacrifices to save himself. You know what I'm saying? Because as I'm steady holding on, I'm sinking. You see what I'm saying? I'm steady trying to think positive and get a positive result. Nah, I don't care how much this take out of me or how much this cost me. I'm trying to stick with the family. And I just get on here to say, man, that shit not easy. So anybody who not with their kids no more, fathers like, because I know, everybody who got a son or a daughter, I'm knowing they love them. You know what I'm saying? But love is a misspelled word for unemployed emotions. Words are just, we gotta be careful how we use words, because they got emotions attached to them. You know what I'm saying? Like if I call you a bitch, that could mean you wrong. Some cultures, some people take offense to that. Damn, you just called me a bitch, you disrespecting me. But that could mean anything depending on the type of emotion that you say it with. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with love. Love could mean hate, depending on the emotion I say it with. You know what I'm saying? So I just got on here to run a little up. Because it be feeling like I be running around in circles. You be trying to find boo-boo people, or just one person at least that you could talk to and they can understand where you coming from. Because I'm sure somebody done been where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? Somebody been in the same position and it ended up turning out good for them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going to do for me. Yeah. But it's a journey, you know what I'm saying? It's just a right now. But I said all that to say, man, you never know when your breakthrough is, or when your breakthrough coming. You know what I'm saying? It could be right around the corner, and that's when shit get hard. You know what I'm saying? Seem like the world against you, just you. You know what I'm saying? But don't let that bother you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to practice on practicing what I preach. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of shit I say out my mouth, I be like, damn, is this me talking? You know what I'm saying? Because I can get some game, but I can't use that game for myself. You know what I'm saying? So I say, you know what? I'm going to get in front of this camera. You know? Just to, just some therapy for me. You know, they might have some people see this video like, man, I don't want to hear this shit. You might not even view it. You might pass it up. That's cool, too. You know what I'm saying? But this helping me. You know what I'm saying? This helping me just getting on here, venting. Because you can't vent to nobody these days. You can't vent to nobody because either they going to use it against you or they not going to understand. But I understand that everybody go through things. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't me. They got a lot of people going through the same thing, if not worse. You know? May peace be upon them. You know what I'm saying? God bless them. You know? But at the same time, a man that think he know everything don't know nada. You hear me? So I ain't gonna need much in this video like I'm trying to be positive, you know, because I don't want y'all to get the wrong energy from me, because I'm really going through some things right now. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all bad, but it ain't all good either. If you feel me, you feel me. If you don't, you don't. I'm still me, though. You hear me? Toodaloo.